Whether it be two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, or this Grand Cherokee L I'd like to drive, this is your All-Terrain Nation, and I'm your host, David Boyd. And that's right, today we're doing a build and price of the new Cherokee, and I like this thing a lot. The Grand Cherokee has had a long history of just fun, stylish vehicles, but yet a lot of times they're very, very capable. And I thought, why not do the build and price? Now, I'll link above because I did a test ride in one of these last summer, and I have to say the Summit L Reserve Edition I did, it was my midsize SUV of the year. I love that thing a lot, and I thought, why not build and price this for our audience here and see what my dream version of this would cost. So let's get into it. As always, I try to do my best of not kind of previewing these websites. I want to experience these things when I do the build and prices as you would experience it going through the website. So any fumbling blocks you see, you know, it's because I did it, and it's probably because you might do it as well. So let's get into this. As you can see, we're on the Jeep page, and this is the intro page to theirs. And here, you know, we can find one. If we're looking, we don't want to build and price ours, we can go ahead and find it. But I kind of want to build and price mine to see what are we going to get. Now, let's see. We already are on lease, so we're going to put it on buy. And this is the 2021, it looks like. I guess they haven't updated their website just yet. But stupid cookies. Of course, we'll let you have the cookies. But let's see what we got so far. We got the Laredo. We got the Altitude, the Limited, the Overland, the Summit, and the Summit Reserve. Now, out of all of these, obviously we've got an entry level with the Laredo, like at $39,220. That's, kind of for this class of vehicle. I hate to say that's entry level anymore. You get into more the capable, like the Overland style. We can get into that, which is $55,635. And look at those crazy monthly payments for 60 months, almost $1,000. Man, cars are getting expensive. But we've got the Summit Edition, and then we got down here, which is my choice, we have the Summit Reserve. Now, just based on quick there, you see the Overland? Look at that price. Let's see if we can highlight it. No, we can't. So the Overland right now is $55,000 as kind of the base of it, and the Summit Reserve is $64,000. But the monthly payments aren't that much difference for 60 months. Now, I'm sure they want like 10 grand down or something to make these payments look right. But let's go into the Summit. The Summit Reserve is the one that I test drove, so that's kind of what I want to build, and I want to see what I would do and go from there. So let's just do that. So we're going to hit the build button, and old Jeep's going to bring us up what we got now. Nice looking white. I like the roof. I like that black accent with the it looks like a white color. What are they calling this color? Bright white clear coat with exterior paint, black clear coat, exterior paint. So there you go. Already a classy looking vehicle. I mean, you could probably just, whatever the base is of this thing, leave it alone and you're probably good to go. But I got to tweak a little something, right? I want to explore this website with you guys. So let's see what our color choices are. This is a Baltic gray metallic clear coat. It looks like the roof's going to be a black still. What else we got here? We got silver. Not bad. Let's see what this red is. Velvet pearl or red pearl coat. That's pretty tough, but let's see. We got the white again. I think there's upcharge, as you can see. There's upcharges for each of the colors that you get to choose with this thing, and I don't know. What's the monotone? Oh, okay. We can just do diamond black crystal pearl clear coat exterior paint. Man, these paint colors are a mouthful to say, but let's see. I normally usually like the more plus paint jobs, but I think on this one, that right there for me is pretty freaking awesome. Let me know in the comments what color of these choices that you would choose, but we'll go from there. Now, wheel options. Well, we get one wheel option the way it looks, and it's a 21-inch by 9-inch machine-faced painted aluminum wheel. And I can tell you in person, this thing is dynamite. These wheels are. A lot of times I don't like factory wheels, and you've heard me say I think maybe the Bronco is the only like factory kind of wheel that I kind of wouldn't change. This may be the next one, man. Now, tires on these, I might go for something, I don't know, probably a more performance-rated tire, but we'll see what we got so far. So, right now it says you're going to get a 275 45R21 all-season tire. They don't give much details on that, and that's because they want to be able to switch out tire companies as they choose, as their contracts choose. So, steps or black-sided steps or bright-side steps. Now, currently, we don't have any steps. But guess what? This is a high-end vehicle. Well, I mean, I'm not going to say, is it in the likes of BMW and them? I don't know. We're going to find out. But I think this is a pretty high-end vehicle. So, I would definitely want, I think, steps on this thing. So, let's see what happens here. So, we click that, and let's rotate it around. All right, you can see those steps. They're not bad. They're not bad. Let's see. Let's see what the others look like. So now you're going to get more of a kind of a kick-out chrome. You can see that chrome accent to that. That's not actually bad. I would hope it's more platinum, kind of that brushed platinum look or whatever they call it. But I hate to say I'm going to probably go up for the more expensive. So the black side, let's get to that. Let me go back right there. As you can see, all black matches really, really well. Those are $875. The bright side steps are $975. But I think vehicles like this, you don't want to just completely murder them out. So I kind of like that accent. Additional features, we're getting the two-tone paint group, so that is standard. We don't want the monotone. So let's see what else we got in the interior. Now, for my time in driving one of these, I think Jeep has done an outstanding job with their Grand Series, and I think between this and the Grand Wagoneer, they've stepped it up not just one notch. I think they've stepped it up several notches. And the wood trim in this stuff, it looks great. All the piano finishing that they do around the radio and stuff just looks really, really good, and I like it a lot. There's a couple things. There's a couple touch button things. You got manual controls. You can see them, pointed out here. You've got manual controls for your AC, but some of the controls are a little wonky with their system, but overall, I can't ding the system. I think the radio system itself looks great, but the wood trim, well, look at this wood trim, man. And I'm telling you, in person to sit in this thing, it's dynamite. It's freaking amazing. So let's see what else we got. What options we got here? Leather seats, the tan leather, or we've got that's Palmero, or once again, Palmero in a black leather. Which would you choose? Let me know in the comments. But I don't know, that black looks really good. And with the white vehicle, I think it gives it that real tuxedo look. But let's see. Once again, now you got to think, this pulls that wood trim in real well too. So it's a toss-up for me. But I think for me, I want to go with the more black look because of the color choice I've done on the vehicle. Now, maybe one like the maroon would have been better in the brownish tan color. And I know the one I tested was silver, and it was in that tan color, and it was nice. Let's see what else we got here. Side or seat features. So second row, 60/40 bench with manual tip slide. Let's push the button here and see what happens. Let's explore this. So I think we can hit this right here. And there we go. All right, so now we can explore this thing a little better. And let's see. So there's those seats, the 60/40s. You can see here, all one piece through here. You've got your armrest that pops down. I believe there's some cup holders. Looks like a headrest. If I remember right, that's a headrest that pops down. I can't remember exactly when I test drove this. But overall, look at that. Look at that wood trim with that. I love the stitching in these seats too, man. And just very, very nice. Very, very nice. And yeah, not too bad so far. Well, let's see. Not too bad so far. Let's go ahead and close this. I definitely think the second row 60/40 is definitely worth it, and it's $695. Now, we can get the Uconnect 5 navigation with 10.1-inch display as standard. So I don't think there's much to mess with on that. But let's hit more info just to see what they bring up. Let's see. It just brings all the boring stuff that we don't want to know about right now. Obviously, there'll be a link in the below if you want to go into the further details. Now, you know this thing's going to be carpeted, right? But carpet is nice, except for it wears. And I definitely, the Jeep mats here, let's see if they bring up any cool logos. All right, so the way these things pop in now are freaking nice. The old days of these mats that just slide around everywhere, they're gone. These things lock in really well. And having these slush mats well, they call them slush mats in the Wranglers, but having this style mat in my my Gladiator is I'm telling you, it's very, very worth it. And get them from the factory. I know there's companies out there, WeatherTech and stuff, that offer them. I've found that the Jeep ones are by far some of the nicest out there. So I'm definitely adding those mats in there because I think that is very, very nice. Now, let's see. We got packages. Let's see the Advanced ProTech Group package. Let's see, for $19.95 gives you the heads-up display, interior rear-facing camera, night vision with pedestrian and animal detection, the rear view auto-dimming digital display mirror. It's already added there, as you can see. So let's see what else we got here. The Luxury Tech Group 5, manual second row window shades, which those are by if you have kids, I'm telling you, or just adults that are riding in the back of this, those are so nice for what the minimum charge on those things. Very, very nice. And you're getting the wireless charging pad with that. When who wants in a vehicle of this price, who wants cables everywhere? I think that's well worth it. Now, what the finishing package here for $425 gives you paint protection film by Mopar, the front splash guards by Mopar, the rear splash guards by Mopar, and I think if I have this vehicle, I'm probably going to go take and have paint protection film added. But generally, when they do this on them, let's see if it does say here. Generally, it's just in the front of the vehicle. Yeah, it doesn't go into much detail that I can see. No, that's the previous package. So I probably am going to scratch that one because the mud flaps. I know some states, maybe more wintry states, you might want those, but it's not for me. Now here's where you're going to spend some money, because first off, you can get Jeep's 3.6 liter V6 24 valve engine. Now this is the standard engine they put pretty much in everything, and it's pretty bulletproof anymore. The early ones, they had a couple problems with them, but they've really, over the past 10 years, this engine's gotten to be pretty bulletproof. So it says the 3.6 liter Pentastar V6 engine delivers excellent performance. It's compact, light design, and yeah, that's kind of boring talk. We don't care about that. But it's generally, I know in the heavier vehicles, it does great, but I mean, the one I tested had it, and it was fine. But if we can get something a little more peppy, wouldn't we want to do that? And let's see what we got here. We got the old V8 Hemi. Woo! There we go. Now this is what I'm talking about, but it's going to be a thirsty option. But if you can afford this vehicle, I bet you can afford the fuel to put in it. So the 5.7 liter Hemi V8 includes multi-displacement system with fuel saver technology for an efficient, powerful, responsive driving experience. I hope so. But these things are so nice, man. And could you imagine somebody taking these and supercharging them and like going all Hellcat with this? That might be a fun vehicle. But you're going to get the 8-speed transmission with this thing. And building my dream version of this vehicle, I'm V8 all day. You guys know I'm V8 all day long, man. I've done enough of these building prices that you can probably see right through me. If there's a lot of power, I generally want it. So yes, all day long. I'm gonna, for $3,200. Once again, what this vehicle is, it's probably not too bad. If I have the money for this, I probably can afford that. Now we get the 8-speed automatic transmission. Let's see, you get the HP 75 transmission with this, or the standard 8-speed the RE, which I believe this is just for the V6. But let's check it out. Yep. So they're going to put the beefier transmission in this thing. So what else we got here? Now, engine block heater for $95. I guess if you live up north or in Canada or any place like that, real frigid temperatures, it's got to be a needed feature. But me here in the South, I don't really think it's a needed feature for me. So let's look at the summary of this thing. Man, look, God, that is an excellent looking vehicle. And let's see, net price is $71,415. Now, vehicles are getting pricey. Like, I think 5-6 years ago, this is $50,000. I think that's how much this stuff's just increasing in price. I think from what testing this vehicle out, like I said, there's a link if you want to see my quick review of this thing or a quick walk around. I think it's well in line with what the European options are, and it drives great. I think the finishing touches of this thing, all the woodwork and stuff they do in this vehicle is really, really great. But you got to A and B it. You know, does BMW and Mercedes in the same kind of playground? Do they, for one, are they offering V8s? If they do, are they as reliable as generally the big three stuff? When the big three or the imports like Lexus or Nissan, when they try to get into this market, generally there's a little bit better quality versus the Europeans. But is what it is. You know, a lot of times it's about design. So our estimated monthly payment is $1,100. Let's see what this little button says. Let's see. Base price $62,155. Let's see. Oh, there's 10%. I told you, $7,141. Destination charges are getting ridiculous. $1,795. We've added $7,465. So out the door with our big down payment, it's going to be $64,000. So let's close this. And let's see. Look, we could find a dealer, and there's 26 of these potential in my area. So, what did you think? So, boom! There you go. That is the build and price of the Grand Cherokee. And what did you guys think? Are you interested in this kind of vehicle? Because, yeah, they're not always flashy, you know, especially this segment of vehicle, kind of that mid-size crossover slash SUV. They're just not always this flashy and in the thing that everybody's going to get in the headlines and be excited about. But it is the day in, day out, you know, the vehicle of choice generally for families. And, you know, you get 1, 2, we got 3 rows in this thing. So I think it was really cool. In the comments, type away, do your thing. Let me know what you guys think. So whether it be 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, or this SUV, I'd really like to go off-road. Maybe go to Moab in. This has been your All Terrain Nation, and I'm your host, David Boyd, and we're out. Peace, everybody. Love y'all.